Hello, Andrew here, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my predictions for the second week in the Barclays Premier League. On to the teams. Let's facing each other. The first game today is Everton versus West Brom. Um, Everton beat a very, well, as Mourinho put it, lackluster, very not match fit Tottenham Hotspurs. Um, and they've made some pretty decent signings, to be honest. But obviously, I don't want them to do well, being a Liverpool fan. But West Brom, they came up. Um, they they got destroyed by Leicester last week. 3-0. And this is going to be another tough game for them. Um, Savage may have to rethink on the way he approaches games, especially away from home. I mean, at home, yeah, you want to play attacking football, but he's going to need to, when he's away, to adjust the game. How do I see this one going? I think Everton do win it. I'm going to say 2-0 to Everton. Um, Leeds versus Fulham. Leeds gave Liverpool a hell of a game last week. I mean, they were never out of the game. Yeah, we had a lot more chances than them. Yes, we had a lot more shots than them. But they had 3 shots on target, and all 3 of those shots went in. And they were quality goals. They were a little bit unlucky with the first penalty, as it bounces off his knee and then onto his arm. Nothing, with the second penalty. But they will make a good account of themselves in this Premier League. They're back where they belong. Fulham, another team that come up, they struggled against Arsenal. I can only see Leeds winning this one, and I'm gonna actually say there's gonna be some goals though. I'm gonna say 3-1 to Leeds. Manchester United, Crystal Palace, or Palace beat Southampton 1-0 last week. I mean, they played a very good game. They let Southampton come onto them and said, "Look, come on, see what you can do," and they hit them on the counter, and they could have had more than one goal. They had the chances to. Man United haven't played yet. Their game got postponed. I think this is the game that should have been played last week is being played this week. So this will be the first time that you see Man United. They've made their new signing in Van der Beek. Um, and obviously Bruno Fernandes from January last year being outstanding for him. I mean, obviously, again, I don't want to see Man United do well, but that front three could be quite scary. Greenwood's going to be quality. Rashford, Martial, and then you've now got Bruno Fernandes. You've got Van der Beek. They've got players. That they should be thereabouts, and you reckon they should challenge for the league. Hopefully they don't, but I really do reckon they will this year. Crystal Palace will sit in and try and hit on the counter again, but I think Man U will have too much for them. I'm going to say 2-1 to Manchester United. Arsenal versus West Ham. I mean, Arsenal's biggest thing is Aubameyang signing a new contract. Yes, they brought in a new defender in Gabriel, um, who scored on his debut. But again, is moulding Arsenal into the way he wants Arsenal to play. And West Ham, they lost 2-0 to Newcastle. Again, they were lackluster. Um, and I don't feel West Ham are currently on side. The players are currently on side. They're not happy that one of their youngsters got sold and no one's been brought in to replace him. So there's a lot of friction going on there at the moment, and I don't think it's going to help. I think I think they will lose. I think they will lose to Arsenal, and I'm going to say 2-0 to Arsenal. Um, Tomorrow's games, the first one being Southampton versus Tottenham. As I say, both losing last week, both going to be looking for a win this week. I mean, Tottenham's just had a boost of Gareth Bale and new left back Regulion joining them. And Southampton, they were a side that caused teams problem last year. I mean, yes, okay, they had that drumming against Leicester, but after that they picked themselves up, and they can cause any team problem on their day. Um, how do I see this one going? I don't think that Gareth Bale is going to be fully fit. You know, he's most probably not going to start because he's not played a lot of football. I see Southampton just snatching this one. I'm going to say 2-1 to Southampton. Newcastle versus Brighton. As I say, Newcastle, they beat West Ham, had a very good start to the season. Brighton, they gave Chelsea a game, but once the second one went in, and you know they sort of fell away. I mean, when they equalised, yeah, they were right there, but within minutes of them equalising, yeah, no, you're always vulnerable when you score a goal. Yeah, Brighton just fell away after that. Um, and yeah, Chelsea, you 1-3-1. This one's quite a tough one. I mean, I think Newcastle will win it. Um, but I think Brighton again will give them a game. I'm gonna say 2-1 again. I'm gonna say 2-1 to Newcastle. Chelsea versus Liverpool. Chelsea have spent very well. I mean, Lampard, he wasn't able to spend because he had that, you know, transfer ban, but he's making the most of it now. Timo Werner, Thiago Silva, um, Willian on a. What? No, what am I about? Willian went to Arsenal on a free. Never mind. I meant to say Kai Havertz. Yeah, you know, another youngster that got potential. So Chelsea, yeah, they have spent well. I mean, we've just bought in Thiago, and it looks like we're going to be getting Jota as well. It won't be before our game tomorrow because, um, you know, normally you need 24 hours, and plus he wouldn't have trained with the team yet. So I mean, Thiago might play or might be on the bench, but this is going to be a tough game. This is a big test. We did not play brilliantly against Leeds, especially defensively. And if we play like that, Chelsea would just pick us off. How do I see this one going? Uh, I'm going to say a draw. I'm going to say a 2-2 draw. Um, Leicester City versus Burnley. As I say, Leicester, yeah, no, wiped Albion away last week. Burnley, they haven't played a game yet. They were meant to play last week, so not really seen them in action. But I can see Leicester continuing on their good form, and I'm going to say Leicester win this one 2-1. Aston Villa versus Sheffield United. Again, Aston Villa, they haven't played in the Premier League yet. But they look pretty good midweek in the Carabao Cup. And Sheffield United, they lost 2-0 to Wolves. Again, you know, Wolves got off to a great start, scored some early goals. I mean, Sheffield United did try and come back into it, but they just could not find a way through. How do I see this one going? I mean, the biggest news for Aston Villa again is Grealish signing a 5-year contract. So, how do I see this one going? I'm going to say a draw. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. Wolves versus Manchester City. As I say, Wolves, they beat Sheffield United. Man City haven't played a game yet. This will be the first time that we see them in action. I mean, Kevin De Bruyne, Player of the Year. Fully deserved. People going, oh, Henderson should get it and all this lot. Henderson done well, don't get me wrong, but he's no KDB. Kevin De Bruyne, for me, is got to be right now the best midfielder in the world. Yeah, no, he really is an absolute phenomenal player and fully deserved to be PFA Player of the Year. How do I see this one going? I mean, you'd expect Manchester City to win it. Wolves do cause teams problems. I think it'll be close, but I do say Man City will win it, and I'm going to say 2-1 Manchester City. So yeah, that's the games for this week. That's my predictions. I will be back tomorrow before the Chelsea-Liverpool game to do my preview on that. And yeah, I'll be back doing my videos regular each week. I know not many people watch them. I just do it for a bit of fun anyways, but hey, it's just something for me to do, really. Anyway, Thanks for watching. Speak to you all soon. Bye bye.